So originally, I wasn't going to make a video detailing this situation, but after all the insane things that just happened, I definitely feel the need to cover it now. So for those of you unaware, the Roblox Furry YouTuber NitroLord, who often made Roblox documentary videos going over nostalgic topics in the Roblox community, and best known for finding the oldest active Roblox player on the platform, has recently been exposed for a long string of controversies that are extremely concerning to say the least. For example, he had a suggestive furry account followed by where he would often retweet inappropriate content. He was also called out for hosting a furry night party for all ages, and he was also finally called out for having an absolutely disgusting furry cub account when he was 20 years of age. And as a result of all of this, he has lost thousands and thousands of subscribers, and his entire reputation is looking near irreparable. He has as well attempted to run away from the situation and sell his Roblox items on the black market to cash out and everything. You see, this all started when NitroLord was exposed for having follow his suggestive furry alternate account called Lorebnuuy when he was 19 years of age. He actually originally shouted out this account on his main YouTube channel, which allowed his more committed viewers to engage with this account, despite the extremely suggestive things that he would be seen signal boosting on it. Here's a clip of him shouting out this account on his YouTube channel.
Jones_Y asks Nitro, are you a furry? Do you have a protosona? Nah, furries are cringe.
He also had the Lorebnuuy account always connected to his main Twitter account, and would mention it in a lot of cases, therefore resulting in being able to access it. Now on his account, he followed many furry accounts, as well as at least 7, with one being as young as 14 years of age. Keep in mind, when he was operating this account, NitroLord was 19. Now he would often be seen retweeting suggestive furry femboy images showing and even problematic furry images, which one should not be retweeting if you're actively having following you and you're actively following back. Once he had deactivated this account as well, you were actually still able to see that such as this 16-year-old were actively engaging with this account too, and his response to the fact that he followed on this suggestive account was that apparently he didn't see their ages present in the bio. Here's a clip from a video he made responding to a document that originally brought it up.
There's a very simple explanation for this, and that is literally on Twitter, I just follow people as a reward for seeing their cool posts. I don't really check people's bios, which probably is a bad practice.
Now, I'm just going to let you all make your own minds up about that, because this guy is a serial liar, as you'll come to find out later, and also the fact that it's really not that hard to see big glaring words of present on someone's Twitter bio, or the number indicating their age. He is basically attempting to play the plausible deniability card here, which doesn't exactly work because you, NitroLord, at bare minimum, are still responsible for promoting this account on your main YouTube channel where you know what's your content, and you're seen promoting suggestive content on this account, which you promoted nevertheless. There is virtually no excuse here.
The callouts from the Roblox community have truly impressed upon me the absolute need to be careful with what I post under my name as a public influencer. I promise to keep the NitroLord brand and everything associated with it 100% appropriate from now on, no matter how low I think the chances are of seeing it.
Now, after his first apology for his actions, you would have expected him to have learnt his lesson, but he really didn't. It wasn't long until GreenLegoCats came out with a video further detailing how NitroLord and his girlfriend held a furry party for all ages outside a furry convention near bushes, which allowed gear. Now, I don't need to go on some lecture here on why this is bad, and once again, an extremely irresponsible thing for him to do. Now, before GreenLegoCats' video came out, NitroLord had originally responded to this exact same claim when it was brought up in a document video that we mentioned earlier, and he actually defended it. Here's a clip of that.
Promise you, without a shadow of the doubt, there were no at this party. By all ages, it's really just meant, like, all adult ages. 'Cause, like, I believe there was a 40-year-old at that party. It's not something that kids should see. Don't get me wrong. But My point is, just because there is a meeting where people are wearing that gear does not mean that people are committing acts in that gear.
And as you can tell by that response, I really don't need to say much because he was literally stuttering all over the place and couldn't exactly make a coherent argument here. Now, when GreenLegoCats' video did come out, NitroLord made a somewhat more coherent response on his YouTube community post, but started the entire response off by bashing GreenLegoCats for talking about the subject to his fans. Like, what? Not only is this deflecting the subject and accountability, but it's also trivializing the situation because GreenLegoCats was talking about the subject because he was bringing awareness to you and your girlfriend's own irresponsibility and giving you a much justified and needed wake-up call for hosting a party of this nature and even having the gall to defend it beforehand. Now, of course, later down this document as well, he attempts to play the plausible deniability card and claim that he completely missed the all ages text on the poster, and then also apologizes for defending it regardless when he was first called out for it in the document, which is commendable to some degree. Now, he affirms in this document that no were actually present and it would have been impossible for them to get into the venue unless they climbed over the fences illegally. But it's still like, bro, the intent was there. Your girlfriend had the ability to simply clarify that it was an 18+ party, yet why did it specify all ages? What did that achieve, and even more so, why did you, NitroLord, attempt to defend it at first? Now, in an attempt of damage control, because he was still losing subscribers, he made an accountability video yet again claiming that he would better himself and never do anything like this again, and that he would make a new video soon. And many people in the comments did not buy this response video whatsoever and were trashing on him for deflecting most of the situation onto his girlfriend.
Moving forward, I promise to do everything in my power to keep this YouTube channel and all its associated social media accounts a 100% minor-friendly zone. It's something I've already been doing since I initially realized I up, and it's something I will continue to do going into the future. You deserve better, and I'm going to try my absolute hardest to deliver that to you.
Well, not even a week later, and NitroLord's entire reputation seems to be fully cooked now, with his new alias being known as Lords. This is essentially because NitroLord was found out to have operated another secret account called lilpupcake, where if you think his Lorebnuuy account was bad, NitroLord on his lilpupcake account at the age of 20 would retweet furry art involving furry characters that adopted the anatomical features of children. That's right, this 20-year-old man retweeted images of cub art, which is basically furry you-know-what. One example of content he retweeted was an image of a furry kid being held by an adult furry in Speedo swimwear. Another instance was a furry kid in a soiled... Another image was a sexualized adult furry feeding a baby furry with a soiled... Another image was another furry kid in a wet used... And even worse was the account that NitroLord was signal boosting here was also a disgusting account that oftentimes made and cub art. Like, that is such a disgusting red flag. Why would NitroLord retweet an account that posted this content? And another image, which he reposted on this account, was two baby furries in a play area with one of them having done a number 1 and number 2 in their with the other changing that person's or even his own sonar relieving itself with the caption that they couldn't find the like, this stuff is so unbelievably vile, and I'm so unbelievably vehemently opposed to this content. It's actually repulsive that this content even exists, and I firmly stand by the fact that no one should ever seek this content out under any circumstances. I mean, it makes so much sense for why NitroLord never made a public response to this specific situation, and instead decided to sell his items immediately after, because he practically admitted to the account being him in the clip I'm about to show.
And obviously you guys know about the other one, the rabbit one.
Lord Bunny?
Yeah, Lord Bunny. And I also have a dog one that I don't really do much with, generally speaking.
Little puppy.
So,
right? Little pupcake. Right? Right.
There is...
You know this one? That's you, right?
Hello?
Yo?
Hey,
That's you, right?
that's you, right?
The reason why I lied to you and said that I have like no association with it and find it weird is because I know that you find it weird, and I didn't want to like upset you and make like things like the vibes even worse.
And notice that as well. Not only did he have a massive awkward silence, but he also admitted he lied to Ruben Sim originally, claiming that the lilpupcake account wasn't his, because he was afraid for the public backlash he would get, because he knew that the content and accounts that he was signal boosting were unbelievably disgusting and repulsive. So if he lied about something like that, what leads us to believe that he wasn't lying when he claimed that no went to his furry party, or the fact that he quote-unquote didn't know that he was following on his Lorebnuuy account because he just didn't see the bio. I mean, it's all a little suspicious, and that's all I'm saying about that. The point is, NitroLord claims to be getting help and seems to have stopped uploading videos on YouTube indefinitely, and at least he's doing that because Potsmo couldn't even seem to do that on his own volition. But what NitroLord did cannot be forgotten. It's extremely disgusting content to be liking when you're a grown adult, and now he's being called out for 3 massive situations all in a very short time span, despite claiming that he's changed. Obviously, I'm not against furries in general, but I am against the content that NitroLord was caught liking because it was revolting. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate harassment or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is definitely intended for more mature individuals as well, as more mature themes are being discussed, so viewer discretion is advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines, and with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this situation, and join my Discord server too if you want to contact me. My Discord is discord.gg/Parlo, and with that all being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.